One of the more astonishing videos we've done around here was just the other day. It was a story of a young white couple from Baltimore who moved to Lancaster because they just got tired of all the black bullshit in Baltimore. The most astonishing part is that story came from a Baltimore television station. So they moved to Lancaster. But not everybody moves to Lancaster. One of the places where people move when you want to escape all the BS from Baltimore is you move to Frederick, Maryland, about 50 miles away. It's one of the fastest growing cities in Maryland. They had a fair there the other night. And one of the white guys who thought he was living in a safe community far, far, far from the racial troubles of Baltimore found out differently when a bunch of fellas came up on him, started hassling him, and punched him in the face, and now he is dead.
Frederick County Sheriff's Office says a 59-year-old man is dead after an assault at the Great Frederick Fair. Witnesses told them two teenagers were responsible for the unprovoked attack. First responders flew the victim to shock trauma in Baltimore, but he didn't survive. Right now, a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old are charged with assault, but additional charges are pending. Investigators say no weapons were used.
Question of the day is, with all the injustices, the harassment, and the aggression that we see toward black people every day, do you feel unsafe around white people?
Of course, Twitter and the rest of the internet is now full of fellas and lovely ladies claiming that the white guy actually attacked the fellas. And of course, he dropped the N-bomb on them, so they say. So that's a get out of jail free card, no matter if you rob him, kill him, whatever. All you have to do is accuse somebody, and that's their get out of jail free card. I'm not sure that's going to work this time because there were a lot of witnesses. Meanwhile, same night over in Washington, D.C., a Fox News correspondent, she was taking a jog, and all of a sudden, she's in Washington, D.C., all of a sudden, she's surrounded by 10 black people on bicycles. They threatened her, they robbed her, then they rode away, leaving her shaking, wondering what the hell was happening. To her credit, at some point, she did identify the predators plainly as black people. So here's how her life has changed. It's changed in ways she cannot imagine right now. It's changed in at least two ways. One, she is, of course, have a totally different relationship to her surroundings now. On one extreme, that could mean she'll be scared as hell to walk out of her house alone. But here's where it gets tricky. She's now going to be on the set, on a television set at Fox News, when they have guests come on there, when they do stories like Shepard Smith and lots of other people on Fox News like to do, when they do stories of relentless white racism, black victimization, how that explains everything all the time, everywhere. She's just going to be sitting there going, should I say something? Should I tell them the truth? Should I speak the truth and lose my job, or just shut the hell up and pretend I don't know what is really going on here?
Please, sir. I want some more.
That's her choice. A lot of reporters had to make that choice. The guy from CNN, a couple of years ago, he was walking to work at 5 a.m. thinking the fellas are not out of bed at 5 a.m. Oh no, the fellas are out of bed at 5 a.m. looking for helpless white people walking to work. They found him. They basically broke every bone in his face. Now he won't go out of his house by himself. I think he moved out of the Washington, D.C. area.
And most people think black people can't be racist either, by the way.
So this story from Frederick, Maryland is getting a lot of attention, as if this just happened for the first time, as if this is something that no one's ever seen before, as if this is a one-off thing. Let's see and that's how the reporters are reporting it. Let's see how this reporter from Fox, who was just assaulted, let's see if she decides to start telling the truth to her viewers on the air at Fox, or else if she is going to do what a lot of other conservative reporters and news sites do, they're just going to keep ignoring this ridiculous level of racial violence, black on white crime, black hostility, black denial, deceit, and delusion. They're just going to keep ignoring it because they all know if they want to keep their job, the number one thing in their job manual is don't make the black kids angry.